Angela, I heard that you teach online. How do you do this? Don't you need a chalkboard? Where are your students?
Sarah, have you never heard of technology? Skype, web cameras, video streams, anything?
Oh, I know. I have heard of social media. Do you play Farmville?
I am talking about synchronous learning. It is a way to teach students from around the world in real time.
I don't want to stay in my office trying to talk to students that I will never meet.
Have you never used a laptop before? You can take your computer home and teach from there. Your students will probably be taking their classes from their living room.
Isn't that hard? Don't things get in the way? For example, my children like to play firefighter. Just last night they chopped up the dining room table and set it on fire. Then got the garden hose to put it out.
How are you allowed to have children? Anyway, according to Finkelstein in his book Learning in Real Time, Synchronous Teaching and Learning Online, you need to create a bubble of concentration. You should identify all the distractions and take care of them before you start teaching. Your students should also create a bubble of concentration in his or her area as well so as not to get distracted when working in the class. And you might want to invest in a fire extinguisher.
I like bubbles.
Are you daft? Anyway, a synchronous learning environment will allow you to see your students, to interact with them on a whiteboard that the students can write on, text in real time, and share presentations with student input. Students have the ability to talk to each other as well as the instructor.
I like talking to people. How do I do that on the computer? Are you sure you don't want to be my neighbor on Farmville?
How did you ever graduate college? Students and instructors may need to have a broadband connection. They will also need a computer with a microphone and a web camera if the class wants to have video conferencing.
What other problems can happen with using this type of online learning?
Wow, that was actually a good question. According to Lobel, some students may find this type of learning to be shallow, impersonal, or even hostile. The student may not feel comfortable using technology or have a slow dial-up connection. The good part of this type of learning is that it can save students money. Because the class can be done from his or her home, the student may save on gas money and childcare bills. Students also have the opportunity to create new relationships with other students from all over the world. Expert speakers can Skype with the students without anyone leaving their living room.
My living room is pink.
Is there anything up there?
I would like to try teaching online. Synchronous learning sounds like it could be fun.
It can be. There are many different teaching tools and styles that you can use. It is easy to add videos and audio for students. Interactive boards and chat can be used. Students can do projects and presentations together from the comfort of their home. As an instructor, some of the tools that you can use are Skype, PullEverywhere.com, Google Docs, Twitter, interactive vignettes, or Facebook.
Oh great! I need a chicken for my farm.